Welcome, Cancer Leo, to your beginning of December reading. Hope you friends are doing great out there. Welcome back, all subscribers and anyone new to my channel. Welcome, welcome. If your friends like this, please like and subscribe. Okay, friends, let's get in here and see what is going on with you. Okay, beginning of December. This energy that I'm looking for is what you're thinking, feeling, or the energy surrounding you. Cancer Leo. Cancer Leo. There it is. Okay, you have the moon upside down, so it could feel some frustration and disbelief, over emotional about something. Okay, straight into clarifying the moon upside down. This card's not only going to clarify the moon in reverse, but the entire reading. There it is. Ooh, I like that. Accelerated motion. You are frustrated about the accelerated motion at this time. It might not be going the way you want it to go. Maybe you're waiting for something to come in. You've been wishing upon a star for this, and it has not happened yet. And it's really frustrating. I keep hearing too, somebody may have been putting resumes out and nothing has come in yet. So still wishing upon a star for this job. So getting straight into the situation is going to take place in the present, the near past, and the near future. Prosperity begins, yeah, it is upside down, and that's because that's where the frustration is coming in. You're kind of getting out of hermit mode, though, feeling like, you know what, I'm not going to sit around and just, lock myself up. It's almost like I've been thinking, I don't know, what to do. I have patience upside down, so we are feeling impatient in the past, and in the near future, the fear, trapped in fear, is over. So that's good. You got out of the Eight of Swords, so you don't have to worry about feeling like you're trapped, stuck within your mind, feeling anxieties. All that's over, and you have the material harvest. So you're going to continue to keep law and attracting and wishing on that star, waiting for the Chariot to come in with the accelerated motion. Really waiting for something to happen, waiting for that movement. Over here, you're feeling like you're really impatient. In the past, this could have been a week ago, a couple of months ago, a month ago, yesterday, an hour before this reading, literally. But really feeling the impatience over here. Yeah, because you've been doing a lot of thinking and really a lot of work, and you've been really waiting for this to come up. With the High Priestess over here, was like, I've been putting all this energy in. I don't understand what is going on. A lot of time has been given to whatever you're waiting for. And it feels like, you know what, I've given it a lot of time. I've done my work. It feels like you have tuned into your intuition to get things done. And it just feels like, where is it? Hello? Okay. Trying to solve the problems. Why? What is going on? What is taking so much time? So however it is, you put in a lot of time and effort into this, and you're impatiently waiting. It feels like you've been waiting a long time. I mean, even if it's only been 3 weeks and you put it in a resume, that's a long time to have somebody, let's say you put in 6 resumes and no one's done anything. You're like, what the heck? Yeah, so you continue to intuitively keep planting seeds no matter what. So even though you're feeling impatient, it feels like the impatience actually might have you even putting out more resumes and more resumes, because it feels like a time concern. It feels like this is all on a timely manner. I need to have this now. And so you're just continuing to keep planting the seeds, but impatiently doing so. So kind of watch the patience, though, because if you're writing them out really fast, maybe you're not saying the right things, or maybe it's just, it's just nerve-wracking more than anything. Yeah, it causes overwhelming and chaos within the situation. If you are dealing with a person, could be a Scorpio, a Pisces, or a Cancer. It could be another water sign for sure, maybe even an earth sign. You might have been giving them a lot of patience. You might have been giving them a lot of time to fix what's overwhelming the relationship, from a relationship basis, not just a financial basis. Maybe you've been giving them enough time. Maybe they need to put out resumes and they haven't. Maybe they've been sitting around looking at this computer or this piece of paper that they're supposed to fill out and they haven't done nothing. And maybe you're losing your patience because they're giving it too much time. Okay. However it is, it's 10 of Swords. It's really hurting, and it's almost to the point to where you're like in surrender mode. It just feels like you're about almost ready to give up. Especially bail out with the Tower. You know, it's not going my way. The impatience is making you feel this way. Yeah. So with the prosperity begins, you have the Two of Swords, and the Two of Swords is pretty much telling you you're blinded to the fact of whatever is going on around you, only for the confusion reason, because you can't see why they're not doing what they're supposed to be doing, if it's a love relationship or whether it's a job. Why are they not seeing it my way? It's confusing. I've, given these resumes. I don't see why they're not giving this to me still, and it's causing frustration and confusion. And if it's a person who's supposed to be doing whatever they're supposed to be doing, they're confusing you and frustrating you because they're not getting the job done. They're not making the money. They're not going to work. They're not doing whatever they're supposed to be doing. And there's a lot of confusion and frustration. It feels like you are forcing the situation. And the reason you're forcing this situation is because, well, you have to. Yeah. If this is a love relationship, you're forcing the situation because if you're dealing with a Capricorn, Taurus, or, and here's that earth sign I said somebody might be dealing with, or a Virgo, you're forcing the situation on them because you feel like they're deceiving you. They're telling you they're putting out the resumes and they're not. The prosperity is not beginning. I mean, even the Queen is upside down telling you there's no prosperity here. They're not going to work. They're not doing what they're supposed to be doing. Yeah. And they're guilty. They're guilty because, because they're telling you one thing and they're not doing it. Plain and simple. And you're not going to go into no solitude mode because I just feel like, you know what? I don't need to do any more research. I feel like you were already there at one time before this. So, and even here, you may have already been here in the past somehow or another. So you're getting out of the solitude mode. You've done enough research. You've done all that. And I do believe you were here when you were with the High Priestess. So I think that's why that's upside down, is the saying, you know what, they were already in hermit mode. They're getting out of that because they've done enough research. They're doing the law of attraction. They can see what's going on. There's no reason to do that anymore. You've already reflected the ideas of what's going on. The Queen of Wands coming out. This is your Leo energy coming out. So you have a lot of Cancerian energy already going out when you were in your intuition, and now you're you're mad. You're mad. You're frustrated still. I don't need to be here. I've already reflected this. What is going on? The frustration. So it's literally just telling us the frustration of the movement is really going on. It's just saying the same thing. You might even be talking to this person over here, frustrated and mad, telling them that they need to, get their stuff together. It feels also too like you might be holding on to resources. The little bit of resources you do have, you're not letting go of, right? Because it's all you have at this time. And this person could be trying to manipulate the situation, could be definitely dealing with a Taurus over here or an Aries. They could be manipulating the situation, and that's just really what this whole thing is when it really comes to this, right? They're supposed to be doing something and they're not, and they're manipulating the situation, trying to tell you things that are confusing. Could even be contradicting themselves a lot, telling you, well, I did put out those 9 resumes, and you're like, I don't even see where you put them, right? And how come no one called you back? How come you haven't done this or that, right? And you're starting to, you had to come to the understanding that they were lying to you, and they're still lying. Temperance over here. Of course, the situations are going to be different for everyone, so take it how it resonates. You have the Sagittarius over here talking about with the Temperance is a major arcana coming out that's really telling you, be patient. Be more patient. Wait for the accelerated motion. Try to keep yourself within harmony at this time until the situation resolves itself. Be patient. That's trapped in fear is no longer there in the near future because you're ignoring it. You're ignoring it. You're just to the point where I'm ignoring this. I'm not going to allow myself to be trapped in fear anymore. I'm not taking on the anxieties because you've now found the harmony. Found the harmony within this situation because you're realizing that it's going to go the way it's going to go at the perfect timing. Everything has a perfect timing. So however it's going to be when it's going to do it. There's no reason to be impatient anymore or give yourself anxieties or keep yourself in worry. It's not doing you any good. It's just making you sick, give you a headache, tummy ache, sleep, restlessness, losing sleep, right? For some of you, you might sleep too much or not have enough sleep, depending on who you are. Depression, however it is, right? So over here, it's escaping the fear, the trapped in fear, not having these worries anymore, ignoring that situation. And if it's the person, you could even be ignoring this person. And just, you know what, and it could, maybe it's not even ignoring them completely. Maybe it's just ignoring the fact that they're supposed to be doing something they're not. And so you're like, you know what, I'm done with that. Do whatever you want to do. I'm done. Okay. Don't even tell me. I don't want to hear it. Right. That type of energy where you just kind of close the door on that and you kind of escape that energy so that way they don't give you any more worries. Yeah. Because all they're doing is thieving your happiness, thieving your mental and emotional harmony. Okay, so with the material harvest over here coming up, it could be about 3 weeks from now, 2 weeks from now. You have the star coming out, another major arcana coming out. You have about four major arcanas coming out, letting you know that the most important pieces here is to keep your intuition going for the perfect timing twice. Keep your harmony within yourself. Escape things that are not needed for your own mental and emotional just health. And, you know, really focusing on the renewal and the clarity of the situation. And knowing that no matter what, keep wishing upon your star over here. So that way you can get the material harvest done. Don't give up, right? Don't give up doing what you're doing. Even if you're ignoring them, keep praying that they still get the job or that they get the job done or whatever they're going to do. Keep feeding them that energy so that they can get up and, you know, onto their feet or however it is with the Two of Cups, because this is going to bring a better connection between you and this other person. It's also going to, if there's not another person, it's going to bring you better connected to yourself and giving you more clarity and more hope. Instead of thinking that it's never going to go your way. Yeah, because otherwise you're going to make the chariot stop. So keep that chariot going with positive attitudes and positive, and positivity, getting yourself out of the, if you don't, you're going to get yourself back into the Eight of Swords, pretty much is what it's saying. Okay, so, and you don't want that chariot to stop moving, okay, because you're thinking negative about it. Okay, so keep law and attracting over here. A lot of positive energy. And the angels say, yeah, ask your angels for sure. Okay, for the perfect timing, for the peaceful resolution. Okay, and no need to worry. Love that. And that's exactly what it's talking about over here. Make sure you get yourself out of that worry so you don't make the chariot stop going. Right? You don't want that law and attraction to stop. You keep giving it negative energy. Oh, I don't think I'm ever going to have that. Well, I was going, but now that you said that, I think you won't. Okay. Okay, my friends, and that was for you. Until next time, peace and love. Bye.